Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till that.
Got a great mix of folks in attendance today. We see some vacationers, some locals, all gathering together here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And here we go from Miami. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence starting with a throw. Able to find Strange here. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Second down at the 27-yard line.
From the 27. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, hot. 30 left.
One's going to throw straight away here. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And this one doesn't go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
Look underneath here for ETN. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Hey, line. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Sink right. Hey, transit.
Going on fourth. Here's Lawrence. He connects downfield. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's first down at the 41. Now toss it to Etienne. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
I can hear it now, Kate, before it even comes out of my mouth when I say anybody but a receiver or corner is the best athlete on the field. But I'm starting to really feel like these DNs in today's NFL game are the best athletes. And when you watch one chase down a play like that for negative yards...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Here comes the screen for Etienne. Get some space around midfield. And this is going to be fourth down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
13, Lou. Go, let's go. Hey, kill.
Here we go on fourth. Lawrence escapes the pocket. Oh, a big risk. No surprise here. They intercept it.
Lawrence's pass.
Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
32-yard line.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 4. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's good for a Jacksonville.
Etienne again. We'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Jaguars hoping to grow their lead before halftime. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 10. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. First down throw, Lawrence. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
He puts everything behind this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Hey, let's go. Hey, I'm going to get on. 13, Luke. Here we go.
Lawrence again here, second and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Red. Hey, Soko, hot.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Hey, Ron. Soko's hot.
They're going for this. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Big gain downfield. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside gets the job done.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's good. Jacksonville.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Caught just shy of the goal line. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Decent 24.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
All right, here we go. Hey, Soko's hot. Sink right.
Lawrence on third and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Back to the air, Lawrence. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
23. Hey, pincher. Gun. Hey, I'm gun.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Let's go. Done. 11, add it.
He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Soko.
Back to throw it. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little, the kickoff.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Red. 30 long. Son. Hey, kill.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Take right
at
over.
the 26-yard line.
Second and 8. Chased out to his right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Throwing on third and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Got his man. Thomas has it. Hits the 20. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. So the penalty makes this try even easier for him. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out at the 19. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense up to the line fast.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down give to Tootin. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They're set up at the 35 now.
23. Done. 13 loop. 11.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Floats that one, but they couldn't connect. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Kevin Boyd on the coverage defensively.
30 left. Hey, I'm gun. 11, Agate.
From the shotgun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, run. Hey, go.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger. Shot. Here we go.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Sink right. Hey, tomato. Shot. Sink right open.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lawrence working from the gun. That pass caught by Strange. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down throw, Lawrence. He gets this one to Strange. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Here we go.
1st and goal. Here's Tootin. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12.
Take right open.
Lawrence to throw it. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards. It's now 3rd down and goal.
Easy. Read a 24. Read a 54. Hey, kill.
They're going to run with Etienne. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 4th and goal.
Gun. Go.
Looking to throw. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
15-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, run.
They run it again with Bigsby. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Working quickly here.
13 yards on the play. Move those chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Complete to his back. Take Bigsby. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Bigsby. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Bigsby. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jaguars down by a touchdown. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Hey, go, let's go. Hey, so, here we go.
He'll throw it. Able to find Strange here. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Dump off caught by his back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, kill! Darn, they said hot!
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
A loss of 2 yards. It's third down.
To throw. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete. Not on the same page that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Down by 6. No choice but to go for this.
23. 11.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. This one's caught. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Hey, run!
They've got a man in motion. Etienne has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, I'm gun.
Etienne again. And he's going to lose yardage here. They bring him down at the 4. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Hey, line.
Here he goes, one final shot. Bails out of the pocket quick. And with no time left, they make the connection in the end zone. Touchdown! And now they can win this game. I still can't believe they actually did it, Brock. One final play, and they get the tying touchdown. And now they can win it right here.
Y'all want to joke about the NFL being scripted? Fine, go ahead. Because it's hard to beat this kind of script. Such an incredible finish to this game. And all they need now, like you said, is that point after touchdown.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my brother.
Already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. But I know my heart forever bleeds. magicians never do them tricks for up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. Watch your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'. Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ultra. Here we go. Red, stop, black, 95, ready.
Rattler to open with a pass. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Yellow, 22, slide through, black shot.
To throw, it's Rattler. Right back to Hill, he's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Saints first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Throwing now is Rattler. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Now Rattler gonna throw. This pass right side taken in by Cooks.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
45, right. Real green. Ready.
Here's Rattler. That's taken in. And he is going to have the Saints first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Looking to throw. Rattler. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Here we go. 10 black, right.
Throwing is Rattler. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal. They'll run here with Kamara. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they come up now, second and goal. Kamara. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Kamara. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Hey, kill. Red on the red.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I can promise you, when they dreamed up ways they wanted to start this game and they crafted that opening play sheet, I promise you, Mike, that was the worst-case scenario. Nobody ever imagined first play of the game would end up going the other way. And give credit to the defense. They steal an early possession, but that is just a brutal start.
He's got space inside the 25. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 35 yards. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Spencer Rattler. Touchdown, Saints. Grupe able to add the extra point. Saints are out to a 10-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Think right, open. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On first down, he'll start out with Kamara. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. After this timeout, 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. Oh, yeah. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupies able to add the extra point. And the Saints move further out in front. It is now 17-0. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On red. Hey, Soka, sink right. 11, Agate.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Hey, let's go. 30 left. Hey, kill. Go, let's go. 13 loop.
They go play action for Lawrence. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I'm going. Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Go. 11. Sink right open. Hey, here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's Travis Hunter. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Hey,
13 yards on the play. Move those chains. That's good for a Jacksonville 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced outright. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, check mega. Ready.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
21-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. First down.
It's a give now to Kamara. They'll bring this up to the 22. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop.
2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
18 on the play.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Yellow, 43.
Rattler now back to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. A run here with Kamara. Kamara got a first down, still going. And he will score. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Red on red. Think right. Hey, tomato. Done. 11, Agate.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence forced out wide, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
30 left.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion. Stop. Go. Hey, kill. Go. Let's go. 11.
Now, faking the give. He's going to look downfield once again. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville.
That's good.
41 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hey, smash. Hey, I'm gun. 11. Go. Silver.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. It is brought in the end zone. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Jaguars.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2.
They'll look to throw. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
The score is Saints 24.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Ready, ready. Watch out now. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Check field. Check hut. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Camara. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 2. It'll be a run out of the gun with Camara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 3. We'll try and run for this with Camara. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Strike. Check. Strike.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Check, smash. Smash, smash.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Gun. Lisa 24. Hey, Soko's a hut. 11.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. That's caught downfield by Hunter. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
So, 3 quarters now in the books.
For a Jaguars.
Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Go, let's go. This is hot. 11, again.
On 1st down, Lawrence. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Room to run at the 35. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 18. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Now Rattler gonna throw, and he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To throw, it's Rattler. That's into the hands of the veteran Cooks. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
38. Smash, red.
Throwing now is Rattler. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will get into the end zone. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Saints. Groupie able to add the extra point. Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Sink right. Rip, 23. Hey, son, touch.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play for Jacksonville. 56 yards. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here we go.
Now Kamara. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Taken down at the 41.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 3rd and 7.
Come on, set. 10 seconds. Blaster. 6. Right. Ready?
Throwing is Rattler. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Black shot. Let's go now. 52 blue. You don't blue. Red. Yellow. Blue striker. Red cycle. 6. Mega. Black ultra. Hut.
Looking to throw. Rattler. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Saints first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, up the middle with Camara. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's Redler. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints tack on one more to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Think right open. Red on red. Hot.
Here's Lawrence. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Second down, Lawrence. Moving to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Hey, run. Son, this is hot. 30 left.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
33, yellow, ready?
Off the play fake. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 6 red, cycle, hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Right through. Check, hut.
Throwing now on 3rd. The pressure's too much, and he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So this one a win for the visiting Saints. And right away you can point to the turnover battle.